Well, we knew it was coming eventually, ladies and gentlemen. And today is April 1st, April Fool's Day. And today, the fool is us. Today, the fool is us. I come here behind Gigapies today, and I see this. Cub, follow the Gigapies, TM. Which is an illegal and blasphemous use of the Gigapies trademark. Thank you very much. I'll have you know. But I believe this is a April Fool's prank, which we signed up for and agreed to at the Jester Hat, which, I don't know, man. This got me kind of ominous now. There's also like a trail of pies now leading to the portal, so we're going to follow this. We're just going to see what happens here. You know, we're casual about this. Certainly this couldn't lead to anything bad, right? Follow the Gigapies. Yep, still on track, still on track. And I'm locked in, apparently. And I see a Ravager through the door here. Okay. All right, let's read this here. Let's see. What do we got? All right, Cub. I know how much you love to pet Ravagers. I do. So I've gotten you one. Oh my god! His name is CUDDLES. But he won't warm up to you unless you feed him. He requires 12 Gigapies to be stashed inside his village. Before you go in to meet CUDDLES, please make sure you empty your pockets and remove your armor. You might want to set spawn in the bed here just in case CUDDLES doesn't take to you right away. Once inside, locate the 12 hidden item frames and place the Gigapies in all of them to exit. Once completed, CUDDLES is all yours. Good luck. P.S. Don't get dead. Your friend Impulse. Oh, baby. Alright, so there is CUDDLES in there. Roaming. Dude, is this... This looks like Ravager's Run. It is Ravager's Run. Hey! So if you guys remember, we made a game called Ravager's Run in Season 6. Which, yeah, has this exact format with the... Oh, we better step back. Yeah, we better step back. Okay, let's set our spawn. Let's dump off all of our stuff here. This is gonna be a crazy time. What's in here? Okay, this is the Gigapies. Good. Gigapies in there. We'll do this. Right, we set our spawn already. Let's get all of our stuff off. Alright, so everything is out of our inventory except for the Gigapies, right? Yes, good. We probably want to wait for CUDDLES to, like, wander off. This is kind of a critical juncture for us, guys. Believe it or not, let me show you something kind of cool. We actually have not yet died. Statistics. Times since last death. Where is deaths? Player deaths. Is there There's got to be a number of deaths. Here it is. 0. As you can see, we have not died yet this season so far. So, I don't plan on changing anything today. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's go. Alright. Alright. I don't see any item frames. Have I been baited? Oh my god, dude. Have I been baited here? Alright, CUDDLES is on the opposite side from me right now. What if I do F3 plus B to see hitboxes? Aha! Bingo! Thank goodness I know some game mechanics. Okay. So, we gotta sneak in there. There's one. One done. Oh, I'm so worried. Wrong one. There's 2. Where's the Ravager at, dude? 3. Okay. Okay. This is intense. This is so intense. 4. Five. 6. Halfway there, baby. Let's go. 6. 7. Number 8. CUDDLES is a very nice Ravager. Oh, there. Okay. We got 4 more to go. I think it's all on this side. We've got all these. We're doing well. CUDDLES just needs to cooperate now. Oh. Okay, we gotta be very careful here. Very careful. Thought the Ravager would have seen us. We gotta bait him onto this side. Let's do it. Let's bait him. Bait him. Bait him. by sprinting. Okay, we got this one, right? Yeah, we got that one. Okay, successful bait. Oh, almost. Ravagers have a... yeah, this is exactly like Ravager's Run. This is the exact same like color scheme, even the lamp pattern and stuff. Well done on this, Impulse. This is beautiful. Also the cobblestone road with the stone on the sides. Yeah, Ravager's Run was one of my favorite projects that I've ever done here on Hermitcraft. So it's awesome to see it recreated here. Bravo, man. This is a very accurate representation of... Okay, there we go. Okay. Coming this way and then cut him off so it doesn't follow. Oh, still following. Okay, I think we might have time. Of course, I am an expert at Ravagers because... There we go. I spent so much time dealing with them with Ravager's Run. So, going through streets like this, I'm familiar with this, man. I'm a pro at this. Okay, we need this one still. One more. We're missing one. Oh no, which one though? This one? This one. Nope, we got that one. This one? Nope. Success? Hey, let's go! Bump on a bum! We did it! Can the Ravager get through here now? No. Okay, I think we're good. Hooray! Cuddles is ours! Is it actually named Cuddles, by the way? I don't want to get too close, because it will, it will definitely attack. But that's awesome! We made it! Sweet! And these doors are open as well. We can just walk right on out. Beautiful! Okay. Thank you, Impulse. That was intense. That was intense. Without the F3+B hitbox feature that shows hidden item frames and also entities, you can see it also shows the hitbox of the Ravager. We probably would not have gotten that, but luckily we know some game mechanics and we're familiar with how Ravager mechanics work from building the Ravager's Run. That was awesome, though. That was awesome. We keep our death streak of no deaths alive. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. All right, let's get our stuff back on. My heart's beating fast, but we were able to pull it through. Bravo on the prank, Impulse. Bravo. Very cool to see Ravager's Run coming to life once again. Highly recommend if you have not seen Ravager's Run, go and check it out. It's kind of like the precursor to Decked Out. And yeah, we made like a custom scoreboard and really cool things. That was so cool, though. Thank you so much, Impulse. Appreciate the prank, man. That was great. Yeah, but we survived. Hooray! We did it. Let's go. Speaking of pranks, we're also going to meet up with Joe Hills, who we pranked last time for the Ghosts of Wordle's Past prank. We're going to meet up with Joe over at his place, and we're going to do that right now.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for this prank. I honestly couldn't figure out who did it.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I even put out a message. I'm like, if anybody wants to record something for me for my April Fool's video, you know, claiming credit for this prank, feel free. I mean, whether you did it or not, it'd be funny if 8 people claim credit. But, you know,
yeah.
You know, I was like, who did I tell that I did Wordle? I was like, I mentioned it to Impulse. I mentioned it to Cleo. But, like, I didn't think they would have done this much work.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough task to go through all your past streams and all your past episodes to find every Wordle I could, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is it didn't occur to me that somebody would have done that. And I don't want to tell you that there was an easier way, because it wasn't necessarily easier. But there was a different way. I thought somebody had, like, stalked me. There's, like, this one random, small, tiny pinball Discord I'm on, where I've been posting my Wordle results.
Oh.
And I was like, who do I know that would have, like, stalked me through these weird random pinball Discords to find me there? But, well, yeah, this is so good. I love all of these being things that I've really tried and did. And I want to make sure that these ghosts get rehomed somewhere.
Now, Joe, I was not able to find a couple of Wordles. A couple Wordles were missing from these Wordles. Like, I missed... Well, I actually have a sheet right next to me that has every Wordle you ever did on Hermitcraft that I could find. And I'm missing 272, 277, 278, 281, and 282. But all the other ones we got. Up until 283.
You know, I will say that some of those I might have missed. I might have just not actually completed them.
Okay. Yep.
Because
Gotcha.
I know one of the points of Wordle is to do it every day, but like I got a lot on my plate, and so some days I miss it. But if any of those I did do, I can go back and check on my Discord where I posted those. And, what I'm thinking is when I rehouse these ghosts, I'm going to start adding ghosts of the new Wordles as I replace them. And I can maybe go back and find those few, if any of those got done, and add those too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, would you like to do like a Wordle, Ghost Wordle like area? Because I also do Wordle quite frequently, and I would love to post mine like alongside yours if you're up for that.
Okay. Well, my plan, I was kind of thinking I would just stack up. You've been in Keralis' Attic. I was just going to stack them up in Keralis' Attic.
That's an awesome idea. Yes. Oh my God, Joe, I'm so down for this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Store all the Wordles in Keralis' Attic.
I don't know that that's going to fit two people's Wordles forever.
I love it, Joe. I love it. I'm doing a twirling mustache on my face right now. Like that's how evil I'm feeling right now. Like a devilishly, cartoonishly evil. Oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
This is such a good idea.
So basically, as soon as we're done recording this, my plan was to go into replay mod, fly around and take screenshots of all of these, destroy them, and rebuild them in Keralis' Attic.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. I have a couple of my past, like I have like a couple of my past, like one of my past ones. But yeah, I can put the rest of them, like the new ones, in Keralis' Attic and just keep doing that. That would be hilarious. Until it starts overflowing, and then oh my God, dude, it's so good.
Okay, well, I'll let you go collect yours, and I'll start collecting mine, and maybe I'll bump into you in Keralis' Attic in an hour.
Yes, that sounds awesome. Later that night, Joe and I met up in Keralis' Attic, and together we created the Ghosts of Wordles in Keralis' Attic. So that's where they ended up. I don't think they're going to stay there for long. I think Joe has a deeper plan for them to move them around the server a little bit to different locations, but for a while there, they were in Keralis' Attic, which is just hilarious. And yeah, we'll see where they end up. I do want to post some more like around the server with Joe, so we'll probably do a little bit of that. But yeah, with that done, and Keralis' Attic filled up with Wordles, or past Wordles, I should say, we moved on, and now is the portion of the video where we're going to be doing some Minecraft science. This is a project which has taken me over 2 weeks to complete, and as you'll see, it's made us very, very wealthy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, we are focused on one thing, and one thing only. The shiny blues. How do we get them? In the fastest way possible. Because, believe it or not, we are actually down to our final single solitary diamond. But hopefully, with the use of this fortune pick right here, we are hopefully going to increase that stockpile significantly today. And in doing so, we're going to answer the age-old question, what is the fastest way to find diamonds? Now, a lot of people investigate this question in videos that I see, and to be honest, I have a major problem with a lot of them, because a lot of them, they basically try to minimize the amount of, like your pickaxe, that your pickaxe is used, instead of the amount of time it takes to actually mine the diamonds, which is really, when you think about it, the most important part of the whole mining experience. So, we're going to try to answer the question, what is the fastest way to find diamonds here today? So the question we're trying to answer here is, which mining technique gives you the most diamonds in the least amount of time? And I've also decided to add in the caveat that we also want to mine out every other ore we find. That is, if we mine and find redstone, we'll mine out the redstone. If we find iron, we'll mine the iron. If we find lapis, we'll mine the lapis. And if we find gold, we'll mine the gold, as well as the diamonds, of course. So here is the first method. This method is a strip mine at -59. So that is at -59 Y value. You just simply strip mine every 2 blocks, and if you don't see any ores, you turn around, mine 5 blocks ahead of you. You can see behind us the 1x2 tunnel we're making, and then 2 blocks, nothing there. 5 blocks ahead of me, nothing there. So then we just keep going, digging the 1x2 straight ahead. And yeah, sometimes we will dig out a few blocks in advance, and then 2 blocks, and then straight ahead 5 blocks, nothing, turn around, straight ahead 5 blocks, nothing. And yeah, this is basically the technique in its entirety, just straight up strip mining, and there we go, we found some diamonds. So we mine these out. Obviously we're using Fortune 3, so that greatly enhances our diamond haul, as well as the haul of lapis and iron and gold and redstone. So yeah, we just keep on doing this, and that is method number 1. Alright guys, so this next method is a combination of strip mining and caving. Effectively what we're doing here is we're strip mining at height level 54, as you can see, negative 54. But we are also looking for caves and listening for lava pools. In fact, I think I heard one just a moment ago, and if we hear a cave, like a mob in a cave, or a bat in a cave, or find like a lava pool or something, we can just place down water on it because we're actually over the lava pool, and we can see if this opens up. And listening here, I feel like it does open up back here, so we'll dig toward this lava sound over here. Yep, I think we're close. Maybe. Yep, right here. Perfect. And so once we find one of these caves, what we'll do is we'll just simply put down our water. We'll explore the cave a little bit, see if we find any ores, and if we do find any ores, we will of course mine them out. Although, unfortunately, this one has literally none. Okay, so yeah, once we reach the end of the cave, like we'll go down some pathways and stuff, but once we reach the end of the cave, we'll come back and go back to strip mining. Yeah, in which case that was not a very fruitful one, but perhaps others in the near future will be. Of course, we can try to get some of these, but didn't work out that time. That's fine. And then it's just back to strip mining. Straight ahead, of course, we want to make sure and block this off so there's no mobs can walk in from the caves we find. But that is basically the method for this one, a combination of strip mining and looking for caves / lava pools at minus 54. Alright guys, so the third and final method of mining is effectively this. We are mining in a straight line at y minus 54, and we're going to keep going in a straight line like this until we either find mineral resources or we hear a potential cave. For instance, we see lava pops this way. So we're going to dig this way in the hopes of finding lava and or a cave. Of course, mining out minerals along the way. And yep, looks like right there. And is this a cave we can actually get above? It is not, so we abandon it and then just keep going in a straight line like so. And so we just keep going and keep going until we find mineral resources like this, and we simply grab these just like so, and then we just keep going. And the idea is this way you can potentially find more caves per time, and that could potentially lead you to more diamonds per time. And there's also, looks like a cave over here, it seems. And yeah, we can investigate this real quick. So if we place this down like so, come out here, see if we see any resources. We do, very good. So yeah, we can just mine these out like this. Obviously avoid the skeleton up here who's about to shoot us. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. And then, yeah, we can actually go up here too if we want to. See what's all up here. And yeah. Then once we're done here, we're going to basically go back down. Right, so we'll go back down to level 54 and then just keep mining straight. But we don't have to return to the same spot in this method like we did with some of the other methods. Yeah, there's some diamonds right there. We'll just grab those. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, we'll test this method out against the other methods and see how it goes. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the methods, and now for the results. We have constructed a gigantic results wall here of our mining expeditions, so let's get into the results themselves. So, first of all, method 1. Method 1 is Y minus 59 strip mining. We strip mined for 552 minutes, And we ended up with 1,286 diamonds in that time, which leads to an equivalent rate of 2.33 diamonds per minute, which is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Keep in mind, this is with Fortune 3. We use this pick, the Much Fortune WoW pick, which has Fortune 3, Unbreaking, Mending, and Efficiency 5. And that's for all these methods, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Method 2 was minus 54 strip mining plus caving. So whenever we found a cave or heard a cave, we went there and, yeah, sort of incorporated like both methods of strip mining and caving. We did that for 472 minutes, and we ended up with 855 diamonds, which is 1.8 diamonds per minute, which is slightly less than method 1, as you'll notice. And then method 3, y equals minus 54, mining straight plus caves. We did that for 492 minutes. We found 886 diamonds, which gives us also 1.8 diamonds per minute. So clearly, if you're looking for diamonds, method 1, strip mining at minus 59, definitely the way you want to go. Except there is also some caveats, which we'll get to over here. But yeah, as far as pure diamond mining, strip mining at minus 59 is the way to go. However, I also cataloged the total number of ore blocks we got from mining during this expedition. Because remember, we mined out all ores we saw, not just the diamonds themselves. So we mined out redstone and gold and iron, of course diamonds, and also lapis lazuli. So in method 1, strip mining at minus 59, we ended up with 1,735 ore blocks, which is 3.1 ore blocks per minute, which is not too bad. Not too bad. In method 2, we ended up with 1,859 ore blocks, which is 3.9 ore blocks per minute, which is significantly higher than the 3.1 we found strip mining at minus 59. But mining in a straight line at y minus 54 plus caving, 2,343 ore blocks, which is 4.76 ore blocks per minute. Almost 5 ore blocks every minute. That's about 1 block of ore. One of these blocks of ore every about 12 or 13 seconds, which is insane. That's an insane amount of ore from mining in a straight line and going into caves and digging toward like lava pools and mobs and stuff. So yeah, that one, mining in a straight line, clearly the winner when it comes to getting ores themselves. There's also some other things that you might be looking for when you're mining. So for instance, geodes. We found no geodes when strip mining at minus 59. We found 2 at minus 54 with the strip mining plus caves, mostly in the caves. And we found 6 while we were mining in a straight line. So clearly, mining in a straight line, you find the most geodes. Also of note is iron ore veins. These are ore veins which generate in the world now, which have massive amounts of iron, like thousands of blocks of iron. We found 0 mining at minus 59, 5 at minus 54 strip mining, and then 12 mining in a straight line and caving. So again, mining in a straight line and caving, definitely the way to go if you want to find iron ore veins. Which, by the way, we did not mine out any iron ore that were in ore veins. So all the iron ore we found and like accumulated for these ore blocks, all that iron ore is still there. So yeah, we basically have thousands of blocks of iron ore just waiting for us because I marked down the coordinates of all of them. So yeah, in that sense, yeah, if you're looking for iron, method 3 is the way to go, finding those ore veins. Also, you want to like consider how hard and easy it is to mine out things, right? So believe it or not, at minus 59, there is some lava. It's usually above you at minus 59. And you have to know how to place blocks on the side, but they're pretty infrequent, and it wasn't actually as hard as I thought to deal with the lava. Although some people might struggle if you are not familiar with how to do that, and if you can't, use your offhand to place blocks. But it wasn't that big of a deal. Both the 54 methods, the Y54 methods, method 2 and 3 rather, those were both pretty easy to deal with. They had, water buckets, so you just water bucket the lava, walk right across the obsidian. Pretty straightforward. The next thing you need to consider is how often you need to repair your picks. Because, yeah, sometimes you can get into a scenario where basically you mine out too many blocks and your pick needs to be repaired. And so you have to go to like an Enderman farm or some other XP farm to get it repaired. But that is not the case with any of the methods we tried. So all these methods, when you're mining out all the ores, you get more than enough XP to repair your pick as you're mining, which means you never need to come up from mining at all unless you run out of like food or you're just sick of mining basically. So yeah, repairing the pick with the XP is more than sufficient when you're mining out all the ores in all these methods. Next up, how fun is it? How fun is it to do? I have to say, strip mining at minus 59, not great. Pretty monotonous. It's always the same. You know, you just dig out in 5 blocks in this direction, 5 blocks in this direction, then count 2 blocks, 5 blocks here, 5 blocks here, etc. It's pretty monotonous. We only encountered one mob the entire time. That was a zombie which spawned further than 16 blocks away from me, and then just walked to me because it saw me down like the long pathway we were making. So pretty boring, honestly. The caves and strip mining at minus 54, not that monotonous. It's sort of like broken up by the caves and mobs and mineshaft every once in a while. So it was much more preferable to me than the minus 59 strip mining, which was just always the same basically, except for the occasional lava pool. So this one was much better. And the final one, the straight line mining, was very engaging. You constantly had different caves you were going into and out of. There were a bunch of mobs you could fight sometimes. There were iron ore veins, which you saw, which are really cool to see. There are aquifers and geodes. And also a note about the aquifers, which I found. Aquifers are a tremendous source of diamonds. Because I don't believe they count as being exposed to the air. You can actually find a lot of diamonds in aquifers. So if you find aquifers while caving, go down into them, you'll probably find a lot of ores and a lot of diamonds. So what do we ultimately conclude from these results? Well, we conclude that method 1, strip mining at 59, is the best if you only want diamonds. However, for everything else, for all other ores, and if you want to find, a bunch of ores plus diamonds, if you want to find iron veins or geodes, and actually have fun and not get bored, then mining in a straight line at minus 54 is the way to go in that case. So basically, diamonds minus 59, all of the cases, straight line at 54 is the way to go. And you might be wondering, where's all your resources? Where's all the materials you used to dig this out? Well, check this out, my friends. Look at this. Bam! Easy. All these beautiful blocks of diamonds here, and lapis and gold. And that's not all, friends. We, of course, got a bunch of redstone, and more redstone, and more ores and things. And we have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of deep slate, too. So not only are we insanely wealthy now, we also got a bunch of other mineral resources that we can use however we want to. And basically all of our deep slate, I'll just show you real quick here. We got stored in shulker boxes in here. Yeah, there's tons of tuff and deep slate and yeah, bunches and bunches of deep slate. We kept basically everything from what we mined out. So yeah, we got shulker boxes full of some really good stuff in here. And yeah, of course, the insane wealth in the treasure chest right out here. So yeah, that is the conclusion for the mining expedition, the mining experiments that we did. So hopefully you guys like this. I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, I kind of suspected this would be the case, but just to see it confirmed and yeah, to actually go through and do all the mining and yeah, make sure that it's correct. Yeah, it was kind of interesting and I learned a lot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. So given our newfound wealth, I think it might finally be time at long last for us to begin to move out of Rendog's basement. So this is where we've been living for the past like 3-4 weeks. So yeah, you can see Ren's basement, aka Cub's place. And basically, we don't have enough storage space here now anymore to even accommodate what we had before, much less all the additional stuff that yeah, we acquired from our mining expedition. Like all the deep slate and stuff. Just not going to physically fit in here. Plus, like the river's been seeping in from the sides throughout the last week or so. So, yeah, now this place is actually underwater, so it's not really livable, basically. So, we need to find a new spot on the server, and hopefully the diamonds that we accumulated will help us purchase a new place, or, yeah, maybe you know, move in somewhere else, or we can use the deep slate to build something or something like that. We'll have to see. But we got to move out of the basement because, yeah, obviously being in a flooded basement, not necessarily an ideal spot to live. So we'll do that probably coming up soon. But for now, guys, I think that's going to have to be it for me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, once again, thank you for watching. This has been Cobb. Goodbye.